Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of rare and valuable coins. We're counting down the top 4 most valuable United States coins, each with incredible history, rarity, and jaw-dropping auction prices. From circulated pieces with scratches to coins that collectors dream about, we'll explore their stories, mint marks, and why they're worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stay tuned as we reveal these hidden treasures that could be sitting in someone's pocket or collection right now. Top 1. The 1,983 half-dollar with a P mint mark, found in circulated condition with very fine details and visible scratches, yet still commanding an astonishing value in today's auction market, reaching as high as $410,000. At first glance, the 1,983 half-dollar may not seem special. It looks like a typical coin you might receive in change-worn edges, light scratches, and the familiar portrait that millions recognize. But beneath that ordinary appearance lies a combination of rarity, historical context, and unique characteristics that make this coin highly desirable among serious collectors. The story begins in 1983 Ampere's year, when the United States Mint faced production challenges and changing demand for half-dollars. Unlike earlier decades, half-dollars were no longer widely used in everyday transactions. Because of this, fewer coins were struck for general circulation, especially at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P mint mark. This reduced mintage already set the stage for potential rarity. However, what truly elevates the value of certain 1983p half-dollars is not just low production numbers. It's the presence of rare minting anomalies and sharply detailed features that survived circulation. Coins in very fine condition, even with scratches, can still retain strong design elements, visible hair details, clear lettering, and a defined rim. When such coins also display unusual die characteristics or striking errors, their value can skyrocket. Collectors are particularly drawn to coins that tell a story through their imperfections. Scratches, for example, are usually seen as damage, but in some cases, they help confirm authenticity and circulation history. A coin that has clearly been used yet still holds exceptional detail becomes more intriguing. It reflects a journey from minting presses to everyday use, and eventually into the hands of a collector who recognizes its hidden worth. Now let's talk about the astonishing valuation. A price tag of $410,000 might sound unbelievable for a circulated coin, but in the world of rare coins, value is driven by a mix of scarcity, demand, and unique features. If a 1983p half-dollar exhibits a rare die variety, off-center strike, double die effect, or other mint error, its desirability increases dramatically. Add to that a well-preserved structure despite circulation, and you have a coin that stands out in auctions. Auction houses play a major role in determining these values. When 2 or more serious collectors compete for a rare piece, prices can rise quickly. The excitement of owning a one-of-a-kind or extremely limited coin pushes bids higher and higher. In recent years, the coin market has seen a surge in interest, especially from new collectors and investors looking for tangible assets. This growing demand has helped drive record-breaking prices for coins that were once overlooked. Another important factor is grading. Professional coin grading services evaluate coins based on condition, detail, and overall appearance. A circulated coin labeled as very fine still holds significant value if its features are strong and clearly visible. Even with scratches, a well-graded coin can achieve remarkable prices, especially if it belongs to a rare category. What makes this story even more exciting is the possibility that such coins could still be out there. Many people don't pay close attention to half dollars, often setting them aside or ignoring them altogether. This creates an opportunity for keen-eyed individuals to discover hidden treasures in unexpected places, old coin jars, inherited collections, or even loose change. Imagine holding a coin that appears ordinary, only to discover it could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the magic of coin collecting. It turns everyday objects into historical artifacts and financial opportunities. The 1983p half dollar is a perfect example of how something small and seemingly insignificant can carry immense value. For collectors, the thrill lies not just in the monetary worth, but in the hunt itself. Searching through coins, examining details, and learning about minting history creates a deep sense of connection to the past. Each coin becomes a piece of history you can hold in your hand. If you're interested in exploring this world, start by checking your own coins carefully. Look for mint marks, study the details, and compare them with known rare varieties. You don't need expensive equipment to begin, just curiosity and patience. Over time, your knowledge will grow, and you may start to recognize valuable pieces that others might overlook. The 1983 half dollar with a P mint mark reminds us that rarity isn't always about perfection. Even a circulated coin with scratches can become incredibly valuable if it has the right combination of features. It challenges the idea that only flawless items are worth collecting, and shows that history and uniqueness often matter more. As the coin market continues to evolve, pieces like this will only gain more attention. Top 2. The 1984 half dollar with a P mint mark. On the surface, it looks like any circulated coin with light scratches and signs of wear, yet in today's auction market, it can command an incredible price of around $430,000. This coin is a prime example of how something seemingly ordinary can hold extraordinary worth. At first glance, the 1984p half dollar might appear to be just another coin, from the link carries the familiar portrait and design that most Americans recognize instantly. However, what makes this coin so remarkable is its rarity and the unique features that distinguish it from the millions of other half dollars minted that year. The Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P mint mark, produced coins that were generally intended for circulation, and by the 1980s, half dollars were less commonly used in daily transactions. This limited usage meant fewer coins entered wide circulation, setting the stage for future rarity. Collectors pay close attention to details that most people overlook. Even in circulated condition, a coin's overall preservation, design sharpness, and unusual characteristics can dramatically increase its value. The 1984p half dollar, in very fine condition, despite scratches, maintains prominent design features such as clearly visible lettering, hairlines on the portrait, and distinct rims. These details, when paired with any unique minting anomalies or striking irregularities, can make a coin highly sought after. Scratches and signs of circulation do not always diminish a coin's value. In some cases, they add to its story and authenticity. They serve as evidence that the coin was in active use, surviving decades of handling while retaining its essential characteristics. This journey from the mint to a collector's hand enhances the narrative, creating a sense of history that perfectly complements rarity. A coin with these traits becomes more than currency. It becomes a collectible artifact with a life of its own. Valuation of $430,000 is certainly eye-catching, especially for a coin in circulated condition. In the world of numismatics, value is determined not just by appearance, but by a combination of scarcity, historical significance, minting anomalies, and collector demand. Coins like the 1984p half dollar can feature rare die varieties, slight off-center strikes, or other minting errors that significantly boost desirability. Collectors recognize these subtle distinctions, and when such coins appear at auction, bidding can escalate rapidly, sometimes far exceeding initial estimates. Professional grading plays a crucial role in determining a coin's market value. Organizations that specialize in grading examine coins for wear, design preservation, and authenticity. A very fine grade indicates that while the coin has experienced some circulation, key details remain sharp and visible. Graded coins with verified rarity often fetch top prices, even when scratches and minor imperfections are present. Collectors trust these grades to ensure they are investing in legitimate and valuable pieces. One of the most exciting aspects of coins, like the 1984p half dollar, is that they may still be out there, waiting to be discovered. Many people overlook half dollars, letting them sit in jars, drawers, or collections without realizing their potential worth. This presents a unique opportunity for collectors and treasure hunters alike. The thrill of finding a hidden gem in a seemingly ordinary stack of coins is a driving force in the world of numismatics. The story of the 1984p half dollar demonstrates that rarity and value are not always about perfect condition. Even circulated coins with scratches can hold extraordinary value if they possess unique characteristics and historical significance. This challenges common perceptions about collecting and shows that careful observation, patience, and knowledge can lead to remarkable discoveries. Each coin has a story, and in this case, that story is one of resilience, rarity, and remarkable financial worth. Collectors often emphasize that the true excitement lies in the hunt and in the historical journey of each coin. Understanding minting processes, studying design elements, and spotting unusual features transform ordinary coins into treasures. The 1984p half dollar exemplifies this. Its scarcity, condition, and potential minting anomalies combine to make it one of the most coveted half dollars in the modern numismatic market. The market for rare coins continues to grow, fueled by both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts who are discovering the joy and potential value of numismatics. Coins like the 1984p half dollar attract attention because they combine historical significance, tangible investment potential, and the thrill of collecting. Whether you are a first-time collector or an experienced numismatist, understanding these coins and their stories is key to appreciating their true value. Owning a 1984p half dollar is not just about monetary worth. It's about connection to history, to craftsmanship, and to the broader story of American currency. It's a reminder that objects we often overlook can hold tremendous significance. The scratches and circulation marks tell a story of decades in circulation, and the rarity transforms that story into something highly desirable. For anyone interested in discovering valuable coins, the journey begins with careful observation, learning to recognize mint marks, and studying the history and anomalies that make certain coins stand out. Even everyday coins can hide incredible value, and in some cases, like the 1984p half dollar, value can reach hundreds of thousands of dollars. It demonstrates the magic of coin collecting. Objects becoming extraordinary treasures through history and the eyes of a knowledgeable collector. The 1984p half dollar reminds us that hidden treasures can be found in Top 3. The 1972 United States $1 with a D mint mark. At first glance, it may seem like any ordinary coin showing signs of circulation light scratches, and wear, yet in today's auction market, this coin can reach an astonishing value of around $530,000. This coin is a prime example of how history, rarity, and condition combine to create extraordinary demand among collectors. The story begins in 1972 Ampere's time, when the United States Mint was producing coins for both circulation and collectors. The $1 coin from that era features iconic designs, often reflecting American symbols and historical figures. The D Mint mark indicates that this particular coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which produced coins in smaller quantities compared to Philadelphia or San Francisco. This smaller mintage immediately adds to its rarity, especially for coins that survived in a circulated condition yet retained very fine details. Collectors value coins for more than just their face value. Even circulated coins can be incredibly desirable if they display strong design details, historical importance, and unique characteristics. The 1972 D $1 coin, in very fine condition, demonstrates this perfectly. Despite scratches and wear from years of use, the coin's lettering, portraits, and intricate design elements remain visible. This preservation of detail, combined with its limited production, is what makes it a highly sought-after collectible. Scratches and other signs of circulation often tell a story. They show that the coin has traveled through hands, pockets, and cash registers, experiencing decades of real-world use. In numismatics, these imperfections do not necessarily reduce value. In fact, they can add character and authenticity. A coin that has clearly circulated, yet still holds exceptional detail, demonstrates resilience and historical journey. This adds another layer of interest for collectors who appreciate both the aesthetic and historical aspects of coins. The valuation of $530,000 may seem extraordinary, especially for a coin that is not in mint state. However, in the rare coin market, value is determined by a combination of scarcity, demand, unique minting characteristics, and collector competition. Coins like the 1972 D $1 may feature unusual striking variations, minor die errors, or other anomalies that make them stand out. When such coins appear in auctions, collectors are often willing to bid aggressively, knowing they are acquiring a piece of history that is unlikely to come around again. Professional grading services also play a crucial role in establishing the coin's market value. Coins are evaluated for their preservation, detail, and authenticity. A very fine grade indicates that while the coin has been in circulation, its primary design elements are still clearly visible. Graded coins with rare mint marks or known varieties often achieve exceptional prices at auction, even if they show minor scratches or signs of wear. This adds confidence for buyers and helps maintain high demand in the market. Another fascinating aspect of coins, like the 1972 D $1, is that many may still be waiting to be discovered. Over the decades, countless coins were stored away in jars, drawers, or family collections, often overlooked because they were thought to be ordinary. This means there is always a chance for collectors, or even casual observers, to stumble upon a coin of significant value. The thrill of discovering such a piece is one of the reasons coin collecting continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. The story of the 1972 D $1 also illustrates that rarity and value are not always determined by flawless condition. Even a circulated coin with scratches can command high prices if it possesses unique features, historical importance, and limited availability. This challenges the misconception that only perfect coins are valuable. It highlights the importance of careful observation, knowledge, and understanding of what makes certain coins stand out in the collector's market. For collectors, the excitement is often as much about the hunt as the ownership. Learning to identify mint marks, studying design elements, and recognizing anomalies transforms ordinary coins into treasures. The 1972 $1 serves as a perfect example of this principle. Its rarity, historical context, and strong design preservation, despite circulation, combine to make it one of the most sought-after coins of its era. The market for rare coins continues to grow, fueled by both experienced collectors and new enthusiasts who recognize the historical and financial value of numismatic items. Coins like the 1972 $1 are especially appealing because they combine tangible investment potential with a deep connection to American history. They represent not only wealth, but also the artistry and craft of coin production. Owning a coin like the 1972 $1 is more than a financial decision. It's a connection to history and culture. Scratches and signs of wear tell a story of decades of circulation, while its rarity and condition elevate it to a prized collectible. It demonstrates the remarkable potential of ordinary objects to transform into highly valuable artifacts through scarcity, historical context, and the discerning eye of collectors. For anyone interested in discovering valuable coins, the key is careful observation and knowledge. Studying mint marks, understanding historical context, and paying attention to design details can reveal hidden treasures. Even coins that seem ordinary at first glance may carry extraordinary value, and in some cases, like the 1972 $1, that value can reach hundreds of thousands of dollars. Top 4. The 1978 United States $1 with a D mint mark. At first glance, it may seem like any ordinary coin, showing signs of circulation, light scratches, and wear. Yet in today's auction market, this coin can fetch an incredible value of around $530,000. It is a perfect example of how rarity, historical context, and condition combine to create extraordinary demand among collectors. The story begins in 1978 Ampere's time, when the United States Mint was producing $1 coins primarily for collectors, although some did enter circulation. The design of the coin reflects the American ideals of liberty, democracy, and national pride. The D Mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which produced a smaller number of coins compared to other facilities, immediately adding to its rarity. Coins from this mint, especially from years when production was limited, are highly sought after by collectors who understand the significance of mint marks and mintage numbers. Collectors value coins not just for their face value, but for their historical importance, design details, and scarcity. Even a circulated coin can be incredibly desirable if it retains strong features and demonstrates rarity. The 1978 $1 in very fine condition exemplifies this perfectly. Despite scratches and wear, the coin maintains key design elements, including clearly visible lettering, sharp features on portraits or emblems, and defined rims. These preserved details are essential for collectors, and when combined with a lower mintage and any unique striking anomalies, the coin's value can skyrocket. Scratches and circulation marks often tell a story rather than diminish value. They reflect the journey of the coin, from minting presses to everyday use in pockets and cash registers, and finally into the hands of a collector. In some cases, these signs of use actually enhance authenticity, confirming that the coin is genuine and has been in circulation for decades. A coin that has survived wear, while still retaining remarkable detail, demonstrates resilience and historical significance, making it all the more appealing to collectors. Valuation of $530,000 may seem extraordinary for a circulated coin. However, in the rare coin market, value is influenced by scarcity, collector demand, historical importance, and unique minting features. $1,978 D1 may include die variations, minor striking errors, or other anomalies that elevate it above standard circulation coins. When such coins appear at auction, collectors compete fiercely, often driving prices far beyond expectations. This competitive environment ensures that rare pieces maintain high market value. Professional grading services play a crucial role in establishing the value of coins like the $1,978 D1. Coins are evaluated based on preservation, design clarity, and authenticity. A very fine grade indicates that while the coin has experienced circulation, the primary design features remain visible and well-defined. Graded coins with verified rarity and historical significance often achieve remarkable prices at auctions, even if they exhibit minor scratches or signs of wear. This provides confidence for buyers and solidifies the coin's standing in the collector market. One of the most exciting aspects of coins, like the $1,978 D1, is that many may still be undiscovered. Over the years, countless coins have been stored in drawers, jars, or old collections, often overlooked because they seemed ordinary. This creates an opportunity for collectors or even casual coin enthusiasts to stumble upon hidden treasures. The thrill of discovering a coin of exceptional value adds to the fascination of numismatics, turning what might seem like mundane objects into prized possessions. The $1,978 D1 demonstrates that rarity and value are not solely dependent on flawless condition. A circulated coin with scratches can command extraordinary prices if it possesses unique features, limited production, and historical importance. This challenges the common belief that only pristine coins are valuable. It emphasizes the importance of careful observation, knowledge, and understanding what makes certain coins exceptional in the eyes of collectors. Collectors often emphasize that the excitement lies in the hunt, not just ownership. Learning to identify mint marks, studying subtle design elements, and spotting anomalies transforms ordinary coins into remarkable treasures. The $1,978 D1 serves as a perfect example. Its rarity, historical context, and preservation of detail despite circulation make it one of the most coveted coins of its era. The market for rare coins continues to expand, fueled by both veteran collectors and new enthusiasts who recognize the historical and financial value of numismatic items. Coins like the $1,978 D1 are particularly appealing because they offer both tangible investment potential and a deep connection to American history. They represent more than money. They reflect craftsmanship, artistry, and the legacy of the minting process. Coin like the $1,978 D1 is not just about financial value. It is a connection to history and culture. The scissors and wear tell a story of decades in circulation, while its rarity and condition elevate it to a prized collectible. It illustrates how ordinary objects can transform into highly valuable artifacts through scarcity, historical context, and careful observation by knowledgeable collectors. Interested in discovering valuable coins, the key is observation and learning. Studying mint marks, understanding historical context, recognizing design features and anomalies can reveal coins of significant value. Even that appear ordinary at first glance may carry extraordinary worth, and in the case of the $1,978 D1, that value can reach hundreds of thousands of dollars.